First carry for Royce Freeman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Babe, you really not about to make me soup?
Intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Suck my dick, nigga.
On second and 11 now. Wilson. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
I haven't walked anywhere I took a bus since I was like 16. Bitch, on my dick.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
I don't care who you put on him. He's
Nigga,
going to be a
walk if I
handful of
wanna
one-on-one
walk.
throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7. Forthcoming.
What's your bite name? How much miles that shit got?
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
What's that mileage looking like, nigga? What's the treads on your tires look like?
Now we get that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Bitch, my shit 13-inch rims and it's leveled.
On 2nd and 7. Wilson.
No cap.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what
look
position.
It up. Yo, no cap. Just look it up. 2012 Hyundai Accent. That's what my car look like, brand new.
Break off for the corner with good timing. You get a completion as we just saw there.
It's silver. It's all silver, by the way. So whatever color they're looking at, it's the same car.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play.
That's what I'm with. I might have put the system in that bitch.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second
it's
and
the
3.
long.
Now it's Freeman. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run
What's
the
up, babe?
But that means they probably want to run it inside.
Yeah, no, she watching her show. Why you bothering her?
You're in peril.
Stop.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
She over there, mad interested. Look, you got shit. She looking back.
But he cannot connect.
Watch your show.
Great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a bat.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to juke,
bro. Yo, what's your Disney Plus, bro?
They try to move the chains with a surprise.
I give you $5 a month, nigga. I help you pay it. So
they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Because I got money, unlike some people in the party.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. He'll be taken down, but
he might say something, so if you know who you are, don't say nothing.
They went 3 and out on the first drive. Things already looking better here. First and 10. First down and drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I said Cardinal. Pay my car.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very
I don't have a
Cardinal.
I pay my shit out right. Right. Stupid.
And this time not quite to the 30. I'll be down at the 31-yard line. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yo, Khalid.
2nd and 8.
What are y'all doing?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0
Would you make me
lead.
some soup?
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out
Is
there
this
at the
funny to
end.
you?
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they
You're
got closer to
tired,
the
but your
goal line,
fucking hands ain't.
things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
You tripping in this bitch,
If anybody a little nigga, it's you, little nigga.
Bet, you think that you would feel yourself.
Fuck up, nigga.
Bet, what would you do if you
Here
came
are the
and you see me
Vikings
in
now
Becca
to
fucking?
start their
What would
next
you do?
drive.
You would feel yourself.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Yeah, that
And
shit
is
make me
incomplete.
laugh,
He couldn't
bro.
hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he
Yeah, you
predetermined
be
where he was going
feeling
to go with the
yourself.
football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to
Yeah,
his
bro,
top
I
guy.
know,
You do
bro.
that
You
against this
probably wouldn't walk
defense.
out that room
They'll make
and
you
win.
pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Like that.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Yeah, you saw it too.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check. 25.
Oof.
Play action. It's Wilson. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Nah, I'm good, bro. Niggas probably remember. They can tell you.
I know he ain't got it.
This is Freeman on first
I'm
and
not
10.
bored, bro.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
One thing to keep in
Man,
mind, partner, especially in the
boring,
second
bro.
half,
Cause
when
you
you've got a
on
running
2K or
back of this
something?
size, of these
You're
dimensions,
gonna cry.
I can just tell you,
No, I'm
attrition
not,
does
bro.
set
Who the
in
fuck
for a
cry on
defense
2K?
because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not
Game
so much in the
ass.
second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Come on, Chark, get on.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Wilson.
Bro, what's wrong with niggas,
This is
bro?
Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Yo, I'm gonna get one nigga back.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman.
Nah, no,
3
crap, bro.
yards
I'm
on the
gonna give it to
pickup
niggas
there, and
tomorrow,
it'll be
man.
second down.
Man, go ahead.
They try to
bro.
quick
Back to
hitter
love you,
inside.
baby.
Yo,
That
yo,
was
don't kick
hold
me,
up
bro.
because what they're
The last time I tried to
those
leave,
big
niggas kicked
defensive
me,
linemen
bro.
will take
Alright,
the bait and
Nah,
move
suck my dick, you about to
laterally.
kick me right now.
We got you out of the game.
I'm gonna keep, I don't believe niggas, bro. I always get.
From the 29, Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 19. Mixon looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Josh Adams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead grows to 10-0. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Jaden Terry. Is this the
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Don't know what he believes. Didn't he say it's his fault? It's his fault he put that dick by his
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
They toss to Freeman. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They go play action with Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
She always got a nigga. She always
the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0, our score.
Come on, Ronnie. We better not.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
SOS, SOS, SOS. That's it.
2nd and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Mike 58. 14.
He finds his man Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Walton on the draw. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson. This is caught. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Second down and goal. Wilson. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A throw over the middle, taken in, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
I don't know that.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. On first down, Freeman, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Hey, I know that shit too.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position. That's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now it's Wilson. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Eluding the pressure right. And able to find Kirk complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Nixon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 13. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Drive starts on the ground. It's Walton. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Been through too much to ever back up from the challenge or run. Closed mouths don't get fast, so I ain't biting my tongue. For all the days I ain't have a crumb. Jones.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Now Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Yeah, he said he was in his live kissing my dick, right? Knowing it's a fantasy league.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On the run, it's Mixon. Room here to run. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
I came here, Glock.
Drop to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Jaden's so ugly, but he's so short.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah,
back down here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Hey!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. The Saints on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 17. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Mixon. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them. 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the run. They're running it.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the catch made by Johnson. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Draw play. Here's Walton. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Freeman. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. How about the safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 10 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to throw. And will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Back to throw. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian Kirk, 85 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Now Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I just had the ball to do.
4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
We're raced since day one. And we got a gun and we have spaced since day one. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't never been no rookie. Always been a legend even when I was a rookie.
Here's Wilson. Complete. Smith has it.
And now he's got to face it. I'm Tupac Shakur reincarnated.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
That nigga is the GOAT, bro.
As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
You should not be on here blacking like that, bro. Long leave you, Snoopy. On me. Something GOAT, bro. He just had the ball to do
From the red zone now. Here's Wilson on first down. And it's caught. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. McCrane's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
But I know I'm about to pop.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
So many niggas see me down, they just laughed at me. I was hurting, but it seemed like they was mad happy. Turning to these streets, but these streets don't show you love. Gotta get my grades right, but that school shit is done. Now I'm trying to make this rap shit work, and I'm hungry for it. That's what I do, and I'm finally getting money for it. I didn't really know, man. Felt like I was crashing. This is just for fun. Now this music is my passion. Now I'm getting right with it. Listen that I'm nice with it. Grind like a mud. Change listen when I like
those last for a
long time.
No doubt.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles a ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
I've been grinding day and night
about a yard deep.
And
he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
In order to be a man, you must survive on your own. I was down bad and broke, pockets dry as a stone. Finna go and buy you a home.
Here the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets double, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Spins by. Johnson's got it complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Wilson to throw.
Don't believe that shit.
Coverage there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell. Decision time now on 4th and about a yard and a half.
I can still hear my high school coach John Ford right now. I want my #1 play with my #1 runner over my #1 blocker to get me the first down. But some may very well say, put this thing away, pin them down deep, and play field position.
Came right back. Love when you up, but when you win, you nail right back.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection?
and it's intercepted.
Go, Trey.
Picked up by the
Let's go, Trey
first-rounder,
Waynes.
Trey Waynes. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put.
Hello, YouTube channel. You know you is.